This is a BabyJogger City Elite, and today we're just going to give a few tips on general maintenance. These, for the most part, have to do with oiling and with tightening various elements, but we have some more in-depth videos that deal with what you should do in specific areas that I'll refer to. So in relation to tightening, you want to tighten these screws on either side, and they very often break. So while you're tightening it, make sure that the screw is turning inside the nut on the opposite side, because if it's not, there's a good chance that it's broken there. We have a video talking specifically about this issue. The other place to tighten is the screws up here. In this case, I'm missing one, which I'll have to replace. So these also very often loosen. And then the last area, which is a common problem with this, are the screws that hold the back end onto the stroller. You can see that this one has actually loosened, but I can feel that the nut is still there on the other side. When you're going to tighten things, you always want to make sure that the lock nut is still there on the other side. Those are the most common areas that need to be tightened in relation to the screws. Then we're going to talk a little bit about oiling. When you're oiling the brake system, which we also have a video of, you can oil into the brakes from the top. Allow it to sit for a little while so it can run down the inside. You can then flip the stroller on its side and oil here into the brake pin. As well as here into the central part of the brakes. And you might as well take one here from the back side. You can also then spray a little bit here where the axle of the back wheel actually goes. You can then flip the stroller over, repeat the process from the other side. In relation to the front wheel, you can remove it, and then you want to check the axle's tight. If it's not, then you can remove the top end and tighten the axle, and we have a video showing that, as well as make sure that the swivel mechanism functions. And that might need to, if it's not functioning, you actually need to disassemble that and then oil it. But assuming it's functioning fine, you can spray a bit here inside the locking pin of the swivel mechanism. It's actually better if you flip it all the way on its back, so gravity can do its job. Allow it to run down inside. And as always, let it sit for a little bit. And with the mechanisms, you can work them a little bit too. That'll help to spread the oil. In relation to the wheels themselves, the important place to oil is into the ball bearings. So you can do that from both sides. And then do the other side, of course, as well. And the same goes for the back wheels. I'm not going to take them off again, but you just oil into the ball bearings. The last place that it's important to keep well oiled on this stroller is the central locking mechanism, the easy fold mechanism. So you can fold down your stroller, easiest way to get the most coverage, and then spray inside. Allow it to work itself around. So those are all the major areas that need to be oiled and tightened on your stroller. Again, I recommend that you look at our list on BabyJogger, as you'll find some other videos dealing with other aspects of the stroller, more in-depth repairs and so on. If you found this video helpful, we ask that you subscribe, as it helps us to continue making videos in the future.